And Headlines Today spoke exclusively with DG BSF DK Pathak on the ceasefire violation and India's retaliation.
Pakistan is provoking yet again. We have with us DG BSF. Sir, can this be called the massive ceasefire violation, opening many more fronts? What is the current situation, sir?
Yeah, it was definitely, situation is not very good. Many fronts have been opened, as you have rightly said. And I don't know whether it can really be termed as the worst ever. I don't know. I don't want to make any comparison of this sort. But yes, one thing is sure that many fronts have opened. Almost 60-65 BOPs of ours have been targeted, and equally we have responded. And we have responded very effectively.
So we saw a ceasefire violation even happening in August, and thereafter there was a truce after some time after the flag meeting. Now, what has caused the Pakistan to really change its strategy and again target BSF and civilian force?
No idea. Last time when the flag meeting was held sometime in the last week of August, maybe 28th or 29th of August, there was understanding that nothing of this sort will happen. But you have seen what has happened. On Dussehra night, they targeted the civilian area. This time, not only the BSF is being targeted, BSF locations are being targeted, the civilian area is also being targeted in equal measure.
So this is a sign of desperation, targeting the civilian areas. But we've seen beheading happening last year. We've seen a lot of rhetoric which is coming in from Pakistan. What is the befitting reply that India is giving? What is the instructions that you as BSF head have got?
We have this intent of the government is quite clear, as you must have heard from the statements of the Defence Minister and the Home Minister. Rest of the things I won't like to comment, but we are giving the kind of reply that one should give.
Is it because of the elections in the state, the upcoming elections, or do you think there are many more launching pads as the intelligence reports are coming in now?
I won't like to give any won't like to conclude as to why it is happening. There are so many factors which provoke or create this kind of a situation. Elections, infiltration bids, these are one of the factors which are there.
So Pakistan is back to playing its old games. With camera person Ravikant, this is Kamaljeet Sandhu in Jammu for Headlines Today.
Kamaljeet Sandhu, my colleague, joining me live now from Akhnoor area there in Jammu and Kashmir. Kamaljeet, we're hearing of some fresh firing being reported a few hours back. Give us a sense of what inputs are you gathering on the ground there?
Well, Pakistan by its action has shown that it cannot be trusted again, and obviously Pakistan has shown an aggressive stance at night and obviously opening up fire in different sectors, some of them new sectors like Samba, Kathua, Arnia. These are the places where Pakistan had not fired again earlier. So this is particularly the international border, and obviously we know that the Yellow Sea has been silent for some time. The action seems to be moving towards the border areas, and obviously this is causing a lot of disturbance to the people who are staying near the border areas, forcing them to migrate to safer areas. But the army and the BSF have been particularly giving a befitting response to Pakistan. India has shown a tough stance, and earlier there was a talk there could be a flag meeting, but there was a change in heart, and obviously they've left it to Pakistan. So the ball is very much in Pakistan's court, whether they really want to renegotiate and want to come at the table for peace talks, because obviously even their population at the border is getting affected with the sort of heavy firing that has been done by the BSF all night. But definitely more needs to be done. We know that the forces are being alert. The DG BSF is here. We know the Home Secretary is taking a meeting in New Delhi with senior MHA officials, including the Joint Secretary Border Management. The NSA is aware of the situation. So obviously all eyes, even though there seems to be a political war of words between the Congress and the BJP over whatever is happening at the border front also.
Absolutely, Kamaljeet. Now, as you rightly said, the ball is in Pakistan's court, and it's very clear that Pakistan will have to back off. But do you also get a sense on the ground that perhaps India needs to be more aggressive? Because we are reporting that while Pakistan has targeted 65 posts here, BSF posts here, India has targeted only 2 seriously. Of course, attacking about 40, but destroying only 2.
Well, definitely 65 border posts have been targeted by Pakistani rangers all the night. But yes, as far as Pakistan's stance is concerned, we've seen them becoming very aggressive. And obviously, this after there was an August ceasefire, where obviously after the flag meeting, it was discussed between the Pakistani rangers and the BSF that there would not be any ceasefire violations. But obviously, thereafter, Pakistan changed its stance very quickly. So obviously, Pakistan has shown by its action, by its words, that they cannot be trusted affected, and that is why they're opening much more fronts. Senior officials within the paramilitary, within the JKP, and otherwise within the army say this is one of the reasons could be because obviously they want to have an infiltration attempt before the snowfall in the passes, so they can push in as many people as possible. The other is the upcoming Jammu and Kashmir Assembly elections, and obviously there has been a Kashmir rant which has been raised by the Pakistani politicians.
Right.
So they want to keep that particular issue alive for their own political reasons. But right now it's the border which seems to be very much affected.
Absolutely, Kamaljeet, and India sending out a clear message when the army chief said that there will be no flag meet, at least for now. Thanks so much for joining us with the latest.